Hello everyone and welcome back to a brand new video of Hubert, and welcome to another one of these Gmod map reviews. Today we're going to be checking out Aberration, made by LazarusOregon. And so this is another kind of Half-Life 2 mod, and so today we're going to be basically kind of exploring it, and I also thought I would kind of go through the actual game here. And so we have the very beginning, of course, kind of this hallway here. And so, yeah, I'm kind of gonna do this and that, so half and half, so it'll be kind of going through the game, but also taking the time to actually kind of explore some stuff. So kind of go into free cam and whatnot, see if there's any secret areas, stuff like that. So kind of the usual stuff I like to kind of talk about in these kinds of videos. But anyways, yeah, we do have the beginning, and so we do have chapter 1. And I guess I'll go with the crowbar for now, since that's basically what you start out with. And yeah, so there's, this doesn't go anywhere. So we have our first room. And so this is where we pick up our flashlight here. Yeah, I guess since I'm in free cam, I can't really pick that up, but I already have a flashlight already to begin with. But yeah, this is also where you get your crowbar. And so there's really not much to talk about with this room. So yeah, it's just got some kind of like closet space and stuff. So kind of like a little like room or apartment. But then we have this door, which a key is actually required for if you want to progress further. So we have another door that doesn't go anywhere. Yeah, it's locked. And so we do have this room. Now that door doesn't open, so you actually have to go through this hole in the wall to actually enter it. So yeah, bed frame and then a bunch of posters on the wall. Yeah, there's a lot of those in this mod. But here's our key. So we do have, yeah, key acquired. And so yeah, there's not too much going on in this room. That's all it really serves for, is just to get our key. And so I'm going to put the key in, and now we can go here.
Dr. Freeman.
Oh, okay, that was weird. Yeah, because typically you can't get close enough to them like that. That's weird. All right, anyway, so yeah, we have like an elevator here, which doesn't really go anywhere since you never use it. So we have a nice top view of this portion of the map, and it doesn't go down anywhere. And so this door is locked, so we need another key. And that kind of looks like a barcode. Interesting. And yeah, so our key is in here. It's in this room. Kind of this interesting room, some interesting colors. Yeah, a little hole in the window there. So we got some TVs. Very interesting ceiling in here. And yeah, just a desk here. Yeah, some more posters and some tally marks there. But here's our key for the second door. And so, heading outside, yeah, so yeah, we have this room here. And yeah, just some crates. Yeah, there's not a whole lot going on in here. And you actually have to break these, like, wardrobes and shelves if you want to get to this room here. So we just use our crowbar. Yeah, we got some wooden planks there. Yeah, go away. So there's not a whole lot going on in this room either. And eventually you just come to a dead end. You have this really tiny room here. And so you actually do have to go over here, because if you go back, you'll see that the door is now open, which is interesting. So don't really know what the purpose of the key was, if it just opens when you go there. But you got this area that's closed off, so yeah, not a whole lot going on here, just some more crates. There are some more messages on the wall. And this door doesn't go anywhere, of course, since, you're not really supposed to be back here. And then going down here, yeah, we just got a hallway. Most of these doors don't go anywhere, as you might expect. And yeah, some of these have just brick walls behind them. Oh yeah, that happens. Oh yeah, so, we have the staircase here. You're not really supposed to be back here. So kind of a, I guess, kind of secret area. Although there really isn't much to it. Since, again, you aren't really supposed to be back here. And, yeah, some windows here. And so at this point, you're supposed to go over here. So, yeah, this door is blocked off. But it goes to the same hallway. Some more blocked off, like, doorways. And, yeah, got some, like, graffiti on the walls. And so just another room here. Not really a whole lot going on in here. I think this is all kind of like part of like an apartment. And oh yeah, there's one of the well, what's it called? Zombies here. So we'll just take care of them here. Because I think they still hurt you even if you're in free cam. So kind of another room here. There's not a whole lot going on here. And kind of like a little like office space. You know, you got a couple of computer desks here. And then another kind of like basically living space, kind of common area here. You know, got a TV, got a couch and a chair, lamp in the corner, and then kind of like a kitchen space here. Oh yeah, we have another zombie of a head crab. All right, so yeah, again, not a whole lot really going on in here, but it's kind of just like it's just like a little kitchen space here. So pretty small for the actual kitchen space here. And so just to kind of give you an idea where we are. And oh yeah, that guy, yeah, he throws a arrow at you. Alright, hold still. Alright, there you go. So again, this is all just kind of part of this like whole kind of apartment here. So just kind of a bedroom with a wood burning stove from the looks of it. And yeah, oh yeah, we got some health items here, which I really don't need, but they're there. And oh yeah. Oh, kind of caught me off guard there. I forgot about this guy here. I knew about the others, just not him. But this is actually, oh yeah, so this is just on the other side of that area. Alright, I actually didn't know that. So again, just kind of like a little kind of kitchen area there, I think. Okay, so we'll grab that. Because I took some damage there. Alright, so another kind of like living space here. A lot of graffiti too. And then like a closet there. And then a hallway here. And I want to see what's on the other side here. Oh yeah, just a door that doesn't go anywhere. Pretty typical. And that's on the other side of that office there. So a door that doesn't go anywhere. And yeah, there's a zombie in there. Alright. So this doesn't go anywhere. And door that opens outwards. And we'll take care of this guy over here. So that's it, right? Yeah. Okay, so... Alright, so we're kind of reaching the end now. We're getting close to the end of Chapter 1. And so yeah, this needs a key as well. So that you can go into this hallway. Oh, wow. Okay, yeah, so it acts like as though I got the key because I went past that door. So to get the key, you actually have to go here. And this part can be a little annoying because you have to, like, do some kind of, like, parkour here. You have to land on the tiles perfectly because if you miss it, you die. You fall to your death. But we're kind kind of skip that. I want to take a better look at this room, actually, see if there's anything interesting in it. So you have to make your way to that door. And, oh god, I just died. Oh, yeah, I guess that makes sense. Oh, man, I'm all the way back here, really? Alright, we're just gonna fly back to where we were. Yeah, I guess that even if you're in free cam, it still treats it as though you fell to your death there. It's kind of annoying. Alright, so, I think it was over here, right? Yeah, okay, this looks good. Alright, we're good. So, I don't think there's really anything in there. That room is really dark, too, so I'm trying to find a good angle, but, yeah, I don't think there's really anything in it. Anyway. Oh, yeah, now the door is back. Oh, okay, that's pretty interesting. Alright, because if you go through that door, you basically end up outside of here. It teleports you. So we just got this hallway here. Yeah, I got some boarded up windows. And on the other side, just doors that have been basically bricked off. And, okay, so yeah, this doesn't go anywhere. And right around here is when you actually pick up your first guns, yeah, which we already had from the start. So you get you get a pistol, and you also get like an SMG. Oh yeah, there's also some combine soldiers in this part. So you got a little bit of action in this part. So again, this is kind of going to be like a, kind of, like story-driven kind of / exploration type video. Because, if I just, like, went through everything and I just kind of ignored them, they would definitely kill me. Alright, so now in this room there's also, yeah, more combine soldiers. There's also a hunter, which I do have, like, an RPG here, so I can just use that here, even though you don't have an RPG in this mod, on the original mod of Aberration. Alright. Let's see. Oh god. I did not mean to do that. Whoops, sorry. Sorry for, messing up your map there. I definitely did not mean to do that. I meant to take out the, grenades. Well, I just completely destroyed that part of the room. But, is there anything up here? Because, again, this is kind of exploration, too. It doesn't really look like there's anything here. Yeah. So, I think that's pretty much it for this, yeah. So, we'll do a little bit exploring this room, but this is, like, just stuff you can really, see with the actual game. There's no really secret areas except for this. Yeah, this you never really get to get a good look at because you fall through a hole in the floor. So you're not really supposed to see this this back area of this room here. But it doesn't really seem like there's anything really interesting back there anyways. Since, again, you're not really supposed to be back there. So I'm guessing this is where the actual soldiers spawn. That's like a spawn point for them. And then, yeah, you fall through this. And that actually is going to bring us to Chapter 2. So, now we're kind of in Chapter 2. So I think I'm just going to do this as one whole video instead of having, like, separate parts. And so, yeah, this is where we end up in. And, yeah, this is where you pick up the shotgun for the first time as well. So, again, this is kind of where we fell through. So that area towards the top, where we had the combine soldiers and the hunter. Alright. And so now we're kind of in this room here, and past this point, we have some more zombies here and some more head crabs. And yeah, I just got a barrel tossed at me. Very nice. And let me just take care of these guys here. There's a couple of them in here. Alright, there we go. Oh, hang on, we got some head crabs. And then there's gonna be some more Combine soldiers soon. This part gets very kind of, I don't know how to call it, like very action-y, so... there's a lot of action in this part. So, I mean, there are some, like, horror elements kind of mixed in, but there's a lot of action in this mod, so it's kind of similar to, like, Fear. So it's, like, action/horror. Got a crate tossed at me there. Alright, hang on. Let's go with, yes, let's just go with the SMG here. And there are a lot of guys here, not just in this part, but there's going to be a whole lot of guys later on, so you're going to see that. Right now, this is nothing that compared to what comes later. So, going on down here, so yeah, we're in that kind of like main area. So then we just go down some hallways. Now let's see, okay, we got some supplies there. So we just have this room here, nothing really too interesting here. And at this point, yeah, you have this room, and you have to press a button to unlock some double doors. So on the other side, there are some double doors that are closed. So you press that, and a whole bunch of, more Combine soldiers come at you. This part can also get a little annoying in the original mod, but I'm kind of cheating here pretty much, almost, because, I got free cam here. But again, that's not kind of the main point of this. I do want to kind of do some exploration here as well. So it's kind of like 2-in-1, so kind of gameplay, just kind of walking you through this, but also, checking out some areas we aren't really meant to explore here. And yeah, so I think this is another kind of spawn point for the Combine soldiers. Just kind of an L-shaped hallway there. And you go through here. So you can't go past this where you see like that kind of like blue force field thing. And yeah, more soldiers there. Alright, let's see. I guess we'll use some grenades. Oh wow. Just took out like 4 of them in one shot there. Gotcha, alright. Is that all of them? Oh no, there's still more. That guy came very close to me. Alright, so that's pretty much it for that. Let's see if there's anything in here. Nope. I guess we'll just use the, let's use the revolver, since I haven't used it yet. Although I don't think the original mod has the revolver in it. No, I don't think it does. So I just got like it's kind of like a locker room. And then we have this large space. So yeah, very large room here. This is kind of like the final room we go into in this chapter. So for chapter 2. And we have a bunch of doors at the sides. Again, they don't really go anywhere, to no one's surprise there. And we have this elevator, so this is kind of our objective here. We have to get into the elevator to go up. So more doors. So we're kind of on like the top floor, and we kind of have to work our way down. So we have these ladders. also the sides. And we have to get past that, so another kind of like force field. Yeah, more doors here. And this crate has grenades, so if you need grenades, you can go to that crate there, because you have to kind of like blow up this thing to unlock, to kind of disable the force field. Alright, yeah, I don't have any RPGs left. If only I didn't fire that one off by accident back there. Back near the end of chapter 1. Alright, I guess we'll just do it the old-fashioned way. Just start chucking some grenades. Did that do it? No? Alright. I guess we keep throwing more. Because some Combine soldiers are supposed to come by. Like, they go past that. I'm having a really hard time getting these grenades. Wait. Can I... Oh. Why can't I... Wait, what? That is really weird. I cannot, I don't have my grenades, and worst of all, the thing is still closed. I don't... Because if I recall correctly, that's what you're supposed to do, right? I'm pretty sure that's what you're supposed to do, but I can't because I don't have any grenades left. Yeah. Well, that's unfortunate. I guess we're just going to have to kind of fly past that then. Very odd. I don't know why it didn't do it. Unless it's just not in this mod. I don't know. But, yeah, kind of like another spawn point there, I'm guessing. So, yeah, you can see you can't go past that. And there's some guys in here. Pretty sure these are the guys that were supposed to come, you know, when I started throwing grenades at that control panel, but for whatever reason, they just did not want to join me. I don't know. It's weird. I feel like I did something wrong, but I don't know, because, you know, it's been a while since I played this. You know, actually kind of went through the actual original mod, so I don't know. Maybe I just misremembered something and you're also supposed to do something else? Oh, there's a guy in here. Hey, guys. Hey, I got some more. Oh, shit. Oh, my God. I did not expect that. I did not expect that I would just, like, shoot something else and he would just start blasting me. Jesus. That totally caught me off guard. Because I went into the room and they did not seem to mind, but then I shoot something and they're like, they take great offense to that. Well, sorry, guys. If you would have just told me, you know, not to shoot that thing, I wouldn't have. Oh my God. Scared the crap out of me. I just did not expect them to just start blasting me there. My goodness. But, anyway, so we're getting closer to the elevator. And we got a crossbow, but, I think we'll just stick with the revolver for now. So, more of these L-shaped hallways. Yeah, there's more guys in here. So I'll just, take care of them here. Even though I don't really necessarily need to. I think. I'm guessing there's another part you're supposed to do here. I just don't remember what it was. If there is something here. But I mean, basically what you're doing here is you're just making your way down to the bottom here to the ground floor where the elevator is. So kind of like a warehouse pretty much. So you have this door here, so there's kind of like another spawn point for the Combine soldiers. Since when you turn on the elevator, it basically just sends waves of enemies towards you, so not only the Combine soldiers, but also a couple of hunters, I think, as well. 1 or 2. Another spawn point here. I'm guessing this is where they kind of... This is another spawn point for them here. So not just back behind that kind of like garage door, but also these areas at the sides. So yeah, I'm just going through these crates, just collecting some stuff here, because we're gonna have a little bit of a standoff here, like I said, against waves of enemies. This is another part that can get a little bit annoying in the original mod, because the game just throws tons of guys at you. You don't really have that much cover. I mean, you're kind of just in a large, basically, room here. So I'll kind of take care of these guys here. Just to maybe, I don't know, make it a little bit easier. Alright, I think we're ready here. Let me just grab some ammo here. Alright, let's do this. So, yeah, you press the button, the elevator starts coming down, and while you wait for it, which I kind of want to see where it spawns from, so it's, yeah, just a little, just above the top of the warehouse. And so, yeah, you basically have to hold off against a whole lot of enemies. Oh, wow, I'm getting messed up here. Okay. Let's see, what is the best way of doing this? Okay, so yeah, no, this is open. Let's see. Guess I'll start checking some grenades as well. Right, I don't have any RPG ammo left. Alright. Alright, crap. Yeah, just start chucking some grenades at these hunters here. Oh my god. Alright. The shotgun seems to be working pretty well. Oh my god. Wow, that guy just completely screwed over like 3 of his guys there. He just... he fragged out and killed 3 of his own guys with his own grenade. Wow. What a complete fail. I guess that works out for me, so let's work on my end. Alright, you know what? Fuck this hunter here. This guy is really starting to get on my nerves here. Alright, this seems to be going pretty well so far. Although I am taking some damage. Alright, so, okay, yeah, there's guys back here too. Alright. Alright, I think that's all of them. You good? I just grabbed some more ammo for the SMG. Wow, I have a crap load of ammo for this. Should start using this more. But so the elevator has arrived. And so that is going to take us to basically chapter 3 now. And so yeah, this thing moves a little slow. Slowest elevator ever, am I right? Alright, there we go. So we got a loading screen now. And so this is going to be the final chapter of Aberration. Apparently my next spot pack is causing errors. Okay, yeah, I keep getting that message for some reason. Alright, anyway, so yeah, we just went up the elevator pretty much. So it goes back down to the that large warehouse at the end of chapter 2. And I mean, technically, we are still in like chapter 2. We still haven't gotten the little pop-up that signifies the start of the chapter. But it should be here soon. Right about now, probably. Oh yeah, there we go. All right, so we have chapter 3. And so we have this little area that's closed off with some double doors. And basically you just have a lot of these rooms at the sides here in this hallway. With a lot of posters, graffiti. Yeah. Whoa. Okay, yeah, that got me. I forgot about that. It just kind of became pretty quiet now. Oh! Whoa, okay. Okay, I just got hit by a wheelchair. Alrighty then. This just became very creepy. Okay, yeah. So, a little bit less action in this part. Kind of a little bit more kind of horror now. Although there are going to be some guys later. But yeah, this part is a little bit kind of more kind of horror focused, I would say. And okay, so that's where we're supposed to go. So we got kind of just like a common space here, kind of like a little lounge here. I'm guessing this is like an apartment block or something. And this doesn't really go anywhere. Yeah, just more doors that don't go anywhere. There's a whole bunch of rubble on this side here. And so just to kind of show you what this all looks like. So we're kind of going towards the end, and then we're kind of going to circle back. Oh, wow. Oh, well, alrighty then. Not sure what that was, but these doors just got closed off. Okay, so it actually prevents you from going back once you enter this space. It's very interesting. And so more, yeah, closed off doors. So we have to kind of go this way now. Little staircase. And then here, oh yeah, these are like, I'm guessing these are like barracks or something. Some like dorms here. You got double beds here. Double bunk beds. Shit. Okay. Alright, yeah. One of the doors closes, just slams shut there. And I don't think you can actually enter this. So actually seeing it is pretty interesting, although it just looks a lot like, yeah, the other rooms that are in this hallway. Alright. Alright, so that's it for that area, and then we just have this room over here. Nothing really too interesting. Although this is actually right behind the elevator. So the elevator at the start of the chapter. So just to kind of give you an idea of where we are. And then we just have a hallway here, and this is where we have some Combine soldiers. So I did mention this earlier. So one of the few kind of action-y parts of Chapter 3. And so let me just take care of these guys really quickly here. And that guy just tried to frag me. What an asshole. Also, not really sure why I'm just using my pistol here. I guess this part really isn't really anything too difficult, so you can easily get past it with just using a pistol. And so there's not a whole lot in this room besides that. Yeah, more closed off doors. And so that's it for this room. Now this room should have the vent in it. So you could climb through a vent to get to the kind of almost the last stage of the game. Yeah, here's the vent. It reminds me a bit of Nightmare House 2. What the fuck was that? Oh, alright, this guy. Oh, shit. Oh, that is really freaky looking. So, you should fall through this, yeah. you fall through a vent, and you're in this room. Let's see if there's anything here. Alright, so yeah, you have this hallway here, and what happens is, yeah, that happens. So it teleports you into kind of like this hallway here. Now, this is very reminiscent of Nightmare House 2, because something very similar happens. Where you're in this hallway, and as you walk from one end to the other, it gets shorter and shorter. And eventually you just look up, and, you know, you have, like, I guess one of the zombies or something, and it teleports you back to the last stage of the, it teleports you to basically the last stage of the game. And so something similar happens in Nightmare House 2. Basically, again, the hallway just gets shorter as you go from one end to the other. And this is where you end up in. So kind of like this, like, cave, like, cavern area. And so just to kind of give you an idea of where we are, so this is the beginning of the chapter. And then over there is the cavern. And over here is the area we were in just a couple minutes ago. So, you know, you have the vent, you go through this room, and then you have the hallway here. And speaking of which, there really isn't anything in this hallway, since you're just teleported out of it basically almost instantly, and you have no chance of going back to it. And yeah, this is the area that we were also in, you know, where the hallway gets shorter. And so we're in a cavern, and so you can see we do have some, oh, what were these guys called? It was like antlion grubs, right? So basically just like these, kind of like larvae here, pretty much. Like insects. Pretty much. Oh yeah. You also have the barnacles here in this area as well. So also from Half-Life 2. Basically they're just like these creatures that are positioned on the tops of, like, you know, ceiling, cave, and they'll grab you or anything that passes underneath them. Pretty freaky. But so yeah, basically what we have here is just like a couple of, like, structures here, like sheds that are on, like, these like suspended decks pretty much. So nothing really happens here. You can just kind of walk around here. Alright, I'll take that. Thank you very much. And so yeah, nothing really happens here. So there's not really a whole lot to really see here either. So eventually, yeah, you have to jump across this. And so we are getting very close to the end of the chapter and the mod here. Okay, yeah, so this is the very final part here. We'll just kind of see if there's anything interesting here, which I highly doubt there is, since there's been a severe lack of any, like, secret areas in this map. Basically this entire mod, which is fine. But I myself did enjoy going through everything here. This was really fun. So one last look at Chapter 3 here. This is what it all looks like. Kind of a overhead shot here, because once I go through that door, the mod will close. And we won't be able to explore anything. Very long wall there, very interesting. And so this is kind of the last stage here. So we open this door. There's a little bit of a hallway here with some closed off doors. And so that is it. That is Aberration. Oh. Wait, what? What just happened? This isn't really supposed to happen. Alright, I guess that actually... Oh, okay. Okay, yeah. Okay, so the mod is over now. That was really weird. Okay. So yeah, guys, that is gonna be it for this walkthrough of this downloadable Gmod map, Aberration. Half-Life 2 mod. And so, as to what I thought, I mean, I don't really have that much to say about it. It's pretty self-explanatory. You know, it's basically going through Aberration, which is nice. You know, if you don't have the original mod, but, you know, let's say you don't have Half-Life 2, but you have Gmod, you can easily go through this and basically kind of experience what it's like to play this. Now, unfortunately, this was a mod that was never finished. The original mod, it only had 3 chapters, so there was supposed to be more to it, but unfortunately there wasn't, which is really a shame because it was definitely a pretty interesting mod. It's actually one of my favorites, even though it's unfinished. It's up there along with, you know, mods like Nightmare House 2. So there was just something I really liked about Aberration, I don't know. But, yeah, this was, pretty fun, so hopefully you guys enjoyed this as well. So got to kind of see what, kind of what Aberration kind of looked like, you know, going through free cam, kind of pointing some stuff out, seeing some new angles and stuff like that. And yeah, guys, that's going to be it for this video. I hope you enjoyed. Of course, feel free to comment or ask any questions in the comment section below. And I will see you in the next video as always. So until then, bye for now, everyone.